ní sovereignty ẹ̀ ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe ìjọba ẹ̀ láti èní lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe rí o kò yí padà. Àwa sọ pé gbogbo orílẹ̀-èdè káàkiri àgbáyé wípé kán mọ̀ wípé Democratic Republic of the Yoruba is a new nation, newest nation in the world, number 55 in Africa. Àwa indigenous people mo kí wa pé a kú oríire ọjọ́ òní nítorí Ọlọ́run ṣàánú fún wa, torí Ọlọ́run àánú ẹ̀ dúró títí nínú ayé wa, a rí àánú gbà. A ṣe declaration níjọ́ Sunday November 20, 2022. A ṣe reclamation níjọ́ Sunday December 18, 2022. Pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run, pẹ̀lú àánú Ọlọ́run, pẹ̀lú ìjẹ́kan Ọlọ́run. A ṣe proclamation ní èní Friday April 12, 2024. Pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run ó ti wá sí ìmúṣẹ o, ìjọba délé ti bẹ̀rẹ̀, kò sí tó yí padà mọ́. Ọmọ Yorùbá ò bójú wẹ̀yìn mọ́, wájú ni, òkè là ń lọ lórí ilẹ̀ alààyè yìí pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run. A ti ní sovereignty wa, a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjọba wa, Ọlọ́run ti ṣàánú fún wa, àti rí àánú gbà. Mo congratulate gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá o, gbogbo indigenous Yorùbá people pátápátá IYP ti Democratic Republic of the Yoruba. Mo kí wa, a kú oríire, Ọlọ́run ṣàánú fún wa, a rí àánú gbà. Ká máa ran Ọlọ́run nígbà gbogbo, ká máa fọpẹ́, ká máa fìyìn fọ́lọ́run. Gbogbo ìgbà tá bá ti ń rí àwọn nǹkan tó dáa tọ́lọ́run ṣe fún wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa yin Ọlọ́run, ká máa fọpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run ní gbogbo ìgbà. Ṣẹ́rá ọmọ Yorùbá IYP, àǹfààní tó pọ̀ gan-an a máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí rí ní kíákíá, oríṣiríṣi oore nǹkan tó dáa. Lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ àwọn nǹkan kan wà tó yẹ pé tí àwọn ọmọ IYP tán bá gbé wọ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá duty free ni o, gbogbo ẹ̀ la ṣe máa ṣàlàyé. Gbogbo bá ọmọ Yorùbá ṣe máa rí owó láti fi ṣe business, láti fi ṣoko, láti gbogbo ẹ̀ la ṣe máa ṣàlàyé. Gbogbo oore tó pọ̀ ó ń bọ̀ fáwọn ọmọ Yorùbá torí a ti ní control over resources wa, a ti ní control over destiny wa. Pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run a pé gbogbo ìlú lágbàáyé kí wọ́n mọ̀ wípé Yorùbá ó ti di Democratic Republic of the Yoruba, the newest nation in the world, àti dorílẹ̀-èdè o. So long live IYP, long live DIY, Democratic Republic of the Yoruba. Ọlọ́run kó bless, Ọlọ́run kó ṣàánú orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá tiwantiwa. God bless Democratic Republic of the Yoruba. God bless indigenous Yoruba people. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́. Thank you. God bless.
Ní báyìí, a máa tẹ́tí sílẹ̀ fún ọ̀rọ̀ àkọ́sọ olórí ìjọba adelé ti orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá olómìnira tiwantiwa.
Ọjọ́ Ẹtì oṣù kẹrin ọjọ́ kejìlá ẹgbẹ̀rún ọdún méjì àti ẹgbẹ̀rìndínlógún. Ọjọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ adelé tó dúró lórí àánú Ọlọ́run. Mo kí gbogbo ọmọ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá IYP káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé. Orúkọ tèmi ni Mobọ́lájí Ọláwálé Akínọlá Ọmọkọrẹ. Mo kí yín wípé ẹ kú oríire gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá IYP torí pé ìjọba orílẹ̀-èdè olómìnira Yorùbá GRY ti fi ẹsẹ̀ múlẹ̀, ó sì ti wọlé, ó sì ti dé. Ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa yọ̀ nítorí pé òní tó jẹ́ ọjọ́ Ẹtì oṣù kẹrin ọjọ́ kejìlá ẹgbẹ̀rún ọdún méjì àti ẹ̀kẹrìndínlógún ni ó wọlé dé. Gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni wa ní láti mọ̀ wípé ilẹ̀ àwọn baba ńlá wa ilẹ̀ wa ni. A sì ti ṣetán láti gbóhùn ìní wa láti òní yìí títí ayé máa fi parẹ́. Ní báyìí tí ìjọba adélé ti wọlé dé láti sin àwọn ọmọ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá IYP ti orílẹ̀-èdè olómìnira Yorùbá DRY, àǹfààní máa wà lóríṣiríṣi tí a máa ṣe ìfilọ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀. Àsìkò wa ti tó láti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jẹ́ ìgbádùn ìbùkún tabua, àlùmọ́nì ohun èlò ilẹ̀, ọrọ̀ àdáyébá àti àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ onímọ̀ ènìyàn tí Ọlọ́run alágbára jùlọ fi bùkún wa lọ́pọ̀ yanturu lórí ìlú.
You are useless people for life. People are living in peace. You want to cause problems here in the Yoruba nation. You are mad.
Ó wà lára ilé, ó ń dé wà lápá ilé. Ó wà lọ́wọ́ lára ilé náà. Sí náà. Ìgbàdí wà gbẹ wà. Ó dèdè. Ìdèdè kò jẹ́ àbí. Lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ sókè. Ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Okay, another one. See another one. The plate for the body. The main one here. You want one? Yo, Mara. Women aside all of them.
The government is inflating away your retirement savings. Here's how to stop them. If you're over 55 years of age and have more than 25
This should do it help you. Oga Babalawo, he help you. Come on, carry your camera where? Where your camera? Where your camera? Be at that side, Ibrahim. Carry your camera. Okay. No, just the only white. No, where your camera? Give my camera. This one. I'll go there disappear. Where you now this one? I said be at this side. Ìjọba jókòó lọ. Àwọn oníkankan lára sọ pé ìjọba jókòó lọ. Ìjọba ìtàpọ̀ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Sí náà. Fire! Fire! Advance! 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 Enter! I know. Yeah, okay. Stop making. Let's go up and building out. Hey, hold on. I'm behind that building. Hold on. Sit down. Sit down. No. That's my fire. Pin down, pin down, pin down. Now, wait. Now, any target. Look at him.
Is this invention going to put eye doctors out of business? These self-adjustable glasses are taking the world by storm. They
Behind that building, can you see? Behind that fence. They think they have to do for fun. Nobody can do for fun. Why do not say now? Eh? I can't move it. Take it, building. Brother.
Anybody you see, apprehend. Anybody apprehend.
That's secretary local. Advance, take that cover. Take that cover.
Somebody should check. Yeah. Somebody should check. Fire there. Fire there. Hold on.
Be careful. Hey, stop there! Stop there! Stop there! Stop there!
Ah, 05, 05, 06, 07. Come back to the secretariat second gate. Over. 05, 06, 07. Come back to the secretariat gate. Oh, yeah. Are you mad? The man. No. Push your fear here. No, it's defense. Wait, just there.
Greetings, everyone. Good morning. How's everybody doing? I don't understand. Is this victory? Your angle is very interesting. The script was written and directed by Kolu to distract Nigerians from stealing, looting of our Commonwealth and to enable him to describe the Yoruba. I had to read this a couple of times. You're probably on the right track. You're probably right. Because there's nothing he won't do, right? Then they will name him. Then they will name it as one of the achievements. That way, they will have justification. So you think these are actors that they are using to distract? Wow. But they start, yeah, that's a good point. One Nigeria. It didn't start today, but I mean, I can't take away what Victory is also saying. One Nigeria. Even if it didn't start today, they must have, how they will plant some people in. Because I think I saw on my, because when I saw it, I was like, what the heck is going on? So I went on Mayego because Mayego, I know he probably have picked up on it. And I heard him saying, I think that they have written a notice saying that they are not part of it. They didn't participate in it. They don't, there's a script he read out. So it is a possibility that they are using actors, because you see how when those people were arrested in that truck, they wore some, tradition, some things around their body to prevent. I don't know what it is they're trying to prevent from happening, Exactly. Huh. Wow. Yeah, that's what Jima even was saying as well. That's not the approach that they use. That I mean, who sent these people? And I think they were even calling out the person who read. I think the lady they said she's Abiola's widow. Wait, oh, how many wives Abiola married? I don't understand. Anyway, they said she's Abiola's widow and stuff like that. So apparently she ran for she ran for something and lost. Is it House of Rep or something? Somebody can correct me. Now, wow, Nigeria is one thing or the other, Sha. I don't know. It's one thing or the other. What is it? Eh? It's either one thing or the other. What is the problem? This man is just brought bad omen to the country. Every day is one thing or the other. Every day is one thing or the other. Hmm? Doesn't make any sense to me at all. I saw the video and I was like, what the heck is going on? So to overthrow Sheyi Makinde, that's what he used last year. Wow. Man, the guy has a lot of tricks up his sleeves though. Are you serious? So that was the same method he used. Interesting. Ha. Now wow. I'm like, when I saw it, I was like, you know what, kudos to them. I thought, it was the real thing. And I was like, oh, kudos to them. Oh. I mean, if they can successfully separate themselves from this whole mess, please, I beg, they should do it. Oh, I beg. I'm in full support because everybody is agitating in that country. I don't see anyone, I don't see anyone smiling and happy. Everybody is agitating. you know everybody is agitating. you know okay, let me play this Maegun's response to it because this is very interesting to me. Let me play it. And I was congratulating them. I was like, you know what, nothing do people, I beg. You are not happy, please. If Yoruba nation can successfully do, congratulations. I'm happy for them, you know what I mean. So ah all right, so let me bring this up here. Uh, oh, that's not what you meant. Oh, okay. Well, let me read it again. Which one of them? When the one you are responding to, Victory, you said the one you're responding. You said you did. I'm thinking you mean did Yoruba agitator start? Did the Yoruba agitation start today? Right. That's what I'm assuming you meant. And the previous one, Yoruba is president. Don't take away criminals from Yoruba land. Yeah, that's about it. No? Was there any other one? Did I misinterpret any one of them? I don't. I mean, please correct me if I did. Though I don't think I did. I was just like,
Referendum. People like us will not be a referendumist from abroad. We will be on ground. Because that's what it means. Right? Same thing. If anybody encourages you that we need to fight, all this in a story, we cannot get this Yoruba nation without fighting. And they are living abroad. And you are living in Nigeria and you believe them. Eh? Somebody who is like I am now. I am safe, I am comfortable, and I am somehow far away from any danger that Nigeria represents. But the moment I say, we need to be this, we need to be that, once I actually carry that to my face, or I am part of those who feel that way, the ideal thing is for me to be in that place. We have to be there together. So that when they are arresting people, they will arrest all of us. When they are shooting people, they will shoot all of us. Trained up. That's how it should be. But somebody said, I'm just going to declare. And they actually did. And people were congratulating them. Congratulations. Adúpẹ́ o, àti bọ́rí o, we are now free. Mama wa onídìrí ẹ ṣé o, ẹ ṣé tẹ́ gbà wá lẹ̀ o. What kind of delulu is this? I thought we are Yorubas. Àbí gbogbo bragging of being educated, most kìíní kọ̀ọ̀kan. Àbí irọ́ ni gbogbo ẹ̀ ni. Why are you all seated there looking at me as if to say I am probably reacting the way I shouldn't? Self-determination is a legitimate campaign. And of course, for you to know, when you are campaigning for self-determination, are you with me? There will be 1,001 group advocating for the same thing. But a time should have come that every group in Yoruba land, outside Yoruba land, all those who are from in the diaspora, all these groups should have managed to find their way and come under one single umbrella without losing your identity, the identity of your groups. And inside that group, you would have the political part, you have the security arm, you have the engineering arm, you have the propaganda arm. And then you can now call yourself the whatever name you choose. And that means they cannot, nobody can leave. Anyone who acts outside the edict of that group, the bigger side, the larger body, you are on your own. But look at this now. Now, Mama won't need to be this. So, in another 1 year, we don't know what is going to pop up. And that should be a clarion call. But let me show you the drama. And I am not saying you shouldn't come and abuse me. Sorry, guys, I have to say this in Yoruba. All of you will be yanyi onidiri followers. If you are living abroad, I don't have anything to say to you. Okay? Like you are watching me right now, you are watching me from your own comfortable room in London, in America, in Canada, all over the place. I do not have anything to say to you. But you see, you watching me from Nigeria, that by chance, right now, you are typing on your phone to abuse me because to you, somebody like me is an enemy to what your Iyayin Onidiri and all this shameless stuff that they have brought upon this advocacy. Listen very well and listen very carefully. You will be, if you are not careful, you will be sent to your early death and you will die for nothing. Surely Iyayin Onidiri àti other people, other characters that are likely going to be those who are like telling you, right? Go and take over the government of the entire Yoruba land. And right there from their comfort room, they are watching some of you getting shot. And majority of you will just disappear for nothing. I will feel sorry for you. Do you understand? So bumi da. All right? Dry. Like, is this even like illiteracy at the mental health problem? Democratic Republic of the Yorubas, dry. Like dry. Now listen to this. So Onidiri 2 days ago, having kind of managed to get guns as well as cartridges. Cartridges for these guys, about maybe 7 of them. Okay? I told you, this is 2024. If you see anybody that is talking about Yoruba nation and talking about Yoruba's security, and they are giving you Onde, Ifunpa, Mekude, ayeta, and all that other nonsense in this 2024. It is either you are mad for believing them, or those who are sending you to your death, they are actually mad people that you are listening to. This is 2024, okay? There is some level of improvement that we should be seeing now. This is no longer the era of that nonsense anymore. All of those your Nollywood, Yoruba wood, and all those rubbish they put in our head. AK-47 with a proper, with a proper ballistic, what do you call that? Ballistic protection or bulletproof vest. With a strong ballistic element too. Kò ń ṣe ìfúnpá, kò ń ṣe ìfúndè, kò ń ṣe à ń fi all this nonsense. This is 21st century. I mean, a lot of you have been asking yourselves, if we want to brag within ourselves and just make ourselves feel good, you can talk about àwọn bàbá wa, láyé àwọn bàbá wa. You better drop that nonsense these days. When you pick war, like if it has to go that route, that means you have to have the proper logistics to keep yourself safe, or you are just actually like going to commit mass suicide. And that is the work a lot of people don't want to do than to scam you. The work of trying to do a general mobilization where there is, consensus from so many demography. I'm talking about from different age groups and class and creed, all agreeing to put their resources together and say, we actually need to protect ourselves now and get ourselves out of this whole shithole. So if you are still somewhere watching me in Yoruba land right now, and they are already putting incisions in your head, telling you they are doing that for you because, they are doing it for you to protect you against this or against that, and in the name of Yoruba nation, you better run. You better run. Because you see, the real army that we believe will protect Yoruba land, it should be an educated one. Not like these ones that they send to them, giving them cutlasses, guns, and the rest of that, and then funde. And they are like, well, how come Ogunye Oshishensi? How come your juju know the work? Your juju is less. And you as a Yoruba, you are there, you are watching like, that's our juju know the work true. You don't know if to feel insulted or to be ashamed. You don't know, but you are watching it. Or what do you call this? I'm going to show you something else about. What do you call this?
Those very carry your hand down. Bring your hand down. This one. Sorry, we are not get that well. Another one there inside though. Yo, open it. Open it, Mara. We have wash here for it. Open up, open it. She.
Like in 2024, if you are not that daft, like if you are somebody, I'm not asking you not to believe in juju. That's your problem, okay? But when we are talking about warfare, if you prepare to go and fight war, because that's what you are going to do. You did not go to Lagos. You did not go to Ondo. You did not go to Ekiti. You did not go to Abeokuta in Ogun State. You did not go to Oshun, Oshogbo. You didn't go to Kwara. You did not go to all these places simultaneously. Or you went to Ibadan because some lunatics made this announcment. Here is Onitiri declaring Democratic Republic of the Yorubas dry 2 days ago from our bedroom in America.
Indigenous people ni wá, sovereign people ni wá, ethnic nationalists ni wá, wípé ká kúrò nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. A dẹ̀ ti kúrò ní November 2022. Ní èní tó jẹ́ ọjọ́ 12 oṣù kẹrin 2024. Ìyẹn jẹ́ April 12, 2024. Ìpè ní èní pé ká kúrò. Pé ayé sọlẹ̀ sórí ìsọmi tí ò rí. pẹ̀lú agbára tọ́lọ́run fi ta sánmọ̀ bí ẹni taṣọ, pẹ̀lú agbára tọ́lọ́run fi dá ọ̀run méje lẹ̀ méje ayé àti ogun tó wà nínú ẹ̀ pátápátá, tó ní ohun òṣùpá ìràwọ̀ kó máa ṣe ìmọ́lẹ̀ ayé, òkúta iyebíye kó máa ṣe ìmọ́lẹ̀ ìsàlẹ̀. Èmi Modúpẹ́ Onítìrí Abíọ́lá, mo proclaim sovereignty Democratic Republic of the Yoruba ní èní ọjọ́ Jímọ̀ ọjọ́ 12 oṣù kẹrin 2024. Láti èní lọ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjọba tiẹ̀, ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìlú tiẹ̀, ó become newest nation in the world. Káàkiri àgbáyé Yorùbá ó dorílẹ̀-èdè, tẹ́nikẹ́ni ò takò, tẹ́nikẹ́ni ò sọ pé kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀, ó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ó ti wá sí ìmúṣẹ. Àṣẹ tọ́lọ́run fi dá ogun tó dá tó ní kó máa bẹ ó sì ń bẹ. Àṣẹ náà ọmọ Yorùbá ní èní Democratic Republic of the Yorùbá ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjọba adélé, ó ní sovereignty ẹ̀, ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ agbára ìjọba ẹ̀ láti èní lọ. Èmi Modúpẹ́ Onítìrí Abíọ́lá, mo tún sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, ọmọ Yorùbá, indigenous Yorùbá descent ni mí, ọmọ Yorùbá ni mí, opó olóògbé MKO Abíọ́lá ni mí, ọmọ Onítìrí Èkó ni mí, pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run, pẹ̀lú agbára tọ́lọ́run fi ń jẹ́ èmi ni, pẹ̀lú agbára tọ́lọ́run fi ń jẹ́ àìkú, pẹ̀lú agbára tọ́lọ́run fi ń jẹ́ àìrí, pẹ̀lú agbára tọ́lọ́run fi ń jẹ́ àìní ìpẹ̀kun, pẹ̀lú agbára tọ́lọ́run fi ń jẹ́ àìní òpin, pẹ̀lú agbára ìyìn ògo ọlá Ọlọ́run. Ní èní yìí mo proclaim ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, mo issue proclamation, notification, publication, annunciation, pronunciation, sovereignty Democratic Republic of the Yoruba. Láti èní lọ Democratic Republic of the Yoruba, láti èní lọ Democratic Republic of the Yoruba, ó di nation, ó ní sovereignty ẹ̀, ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe ìjọba ẹ̀ láti èní lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe rí o, kò yí padà. Àwa sọ pé gbogbo orílẹ̀-èdè káàkiri àgbáyé wípé kán mọ̀ wípé Democratic Republic of the Yoruba is a new nation, newest nation in the world, number 55 in Africa. Our indigenous people, mo kí wa pé a kú oríire ọjọ́ òní nítorí Ọlọ́run ṣàánú fún wa, torí Ọlọ́run àánú ẹ̀ dúró títí nínú ayé wa, a rí àánú gbà. A ṣe declaration níjọ́ Sunday, November 20, 2022. A ṣe reclamation níjọ́ Sunday, December 18, 2022. Pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run, pẹ̀lú àánú Ọlọ́run, pẹ̀lú ìjẹ́kan Ọlọ́run. A ṣe proclamation ní èní Friday, April 12, 2024. Pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run, ó ti wá sí ìmúṣẹ o. Ìjọba adélé ti bẹ̀rẹ̀, kò sí tó yí padà mọ́. Ọmọ Yorùbá ò bojú wẹ̀yìn mọ́, wájú ni, òkè là ń lọ lórí ilẹ̀ alààyè yìí pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run. A ti ní sovereignty wa, a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjọba wa, Ọlọ́run ti ṣàánú fún wa, àti rí àánú gbà. Ọlẹ́ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá o, gbogbo indigenous Yorùbá people pátápátá IYP ti Democratic Republic of the Yorùbá, mo kí wa, a kú oríire. Ọlọ́run ṣàánú fún wa, a rí àánú gbà. Ká máa ran Ọlọ́run nígbà gbogbo, ká máa fọpẹ́, ká máa fi ìyìn fọ́lọ́run. Gbogbo ìgbà tá a bá ti ń rí àwọn nǹkan tó dáa tọ́lọ́run ṣe fún wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa yin Ọlọ́run, ká máa fọpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run ní gbogbo ìgbà. Ṣẹ́rá ọmọ Yorùbá IYP, àǹfààní tó pọ̀ gan-an a máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí rí ní kíákíá, oríṣiríṣi oore nǹkan tó dáa. Lákọ̀ọ́kọ́, àwọn nǹkan kan wà tó yẹ pé tí àwọn ọmọ IYP tán bá gbé wọ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, duty free ni o, gbogbo ẹ̀ la ṣì máa ṣàlàyé. Gbogbo bá àwọn Yorùbá ṣe máa rí owó láti fi ṣe business, láti fi ṣoko, gbogbo ẹ̀ la ṣì máa ṣàlàyé. Gbogbo oore tó pọ̀ ó ń bọ̀ fáwọn ọmọ Yorùbá, torí a ti ní control over resources wa, a ti ní control over destiny wa. Pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run, a pé gbogbo ìlú lágbàáyé kí wọ́n mọ̀ wípé Yorùbá ó ti di Democratic Republic of the Yoruba, the newest nation in the world, àti dorílẹ̀-èdè o. So long live IYP, long live DIY, Democratic.
Nuisance leleyi. Nuisance leleyi.
See, I understand those of you who want to see the positive sides to this. Of course, we can't ignore maybe some little positive, like you can project some positivity to some of these if you don't want to see it totally in a negative light. And I agree with you. But that too, we shouldn't remove the fact that Abba, isn't that too cringing for you to watch? If you are a Yoruba person seated there watching and listening to me right now, isn't that cringy enough? I mean, come on. This woman, right, at a point, she suddenly turned supposed declaration, reclamation, proclamation in 2022. She turned it into a praise and worship something. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa jó, you know, I'm talking about after 2022. She and others, they turned it into something like a church thing, like a vision. She's like the Yaorisha or the Yajo. So she will come up when others are waiting for her to, you know, every day. I remember people used to come onto my platform. Mayegun, we need the we need fire for fire. We need to shake. So they do go to all these guys too, right? Telling them, Mama, I declare. Although Mama, if you declare Yoruba nation like this, boys stay ground, boys ready to move. Our boys are all of them, they are abroad, not in the place. But they are here, like now. We will move, but boys are ready, boys on ground. So when she couldn't do I mean, when they're asking, when are we going to take over? When are we going to begin to see Yoruba Nation declaration? She would then come to them for like over a year now. She will come on screen like this. And she'll be like, Eyomo Yoruba, mo fe kama jo kama yo. I want us to be dancing and happy. Because, see, the vision that God gave me overnight, God said Yoruba should just be dancing and happy because we are free, we are not independent, let us praise. So praise God and praise and dance. But they do Yoruba Nation like that too. And I'm like, oh my embarrassment will lay for God's sake. Now, to those of you who wanted to see the positive side, I'm not kind of blocking you from that too. Okay? But with you, in all honesty, even you as a Yoruba watching me right now, in all honesty, tell me that this is not embarrassing. Like, if this is the first time you are saying it, or when you saw it the first time. Also, have you actually looked around? Have you seen the mockery? The mockery against the Yorubas, the mockery of Yorubas, the mockery of that same Yoruba Nation campaign. Have you seen that around? That is what people like this brings into a noble movement. There's no amount for that. Somebody said this may spark the interest of other people, like, what she did, but nevertheless, right? Nevertheless, of what she has done, it could, they could have a positive saying there is no positive. We're gonna deny what this has been. If you think that's cringy, sorry guys who don't understand Yoruba, okay? I want to show you the acting president of Yoruba Republic of Dry. Listen. Here's your acting president. Is going out of fashion. Now you go see fooling in the truest version. First, they started with the Yoruba anthem. Listen.
Àkókò tó wà yìí láti ṣe ìbúra fún olórí ìjọba adelé ti orílẹ̀-èdè olómìnira tiwantiwa ti Yorùbá.
Èmi Mobọ́lájí Ọláwálé Akíọlá Ọmọkọrẹ
fi tọkàntọkàn ṣèlérí jẹ́jẹ́ dámájẹ̀mú pẹ̀lú orúkọ Ọlọ́run alágbára wípé èmi yóò sin àwọn ojúlówó ọmọ Yorùbá ti orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá olómìnira nípa lílo àwọn agbára olórí ìjọba adelé
àwọn agbára olórí ìjọba adelé
ti orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá olómìnira tiwantiwa.
ti orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá olómìnira tiwantiwa.
Èmi yóò
olóòótọ́ sí orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá olómìnira tiwantiwa.
àti àwọn ojúlówó ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀.
àti àwọn ojúlówó ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀.
Èmi yóò sì fi àwọn iṣẹ́.
Èmi yóò sì fi tọkàntọkàn ṣe àwọn iṣẹ́.
àti ojúṣe. Ẹ̀tọ́ àwọn ojúlówó ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀.
Ẹ̀tọ́ àwọn ojúlówó ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀.
Ni yóò máa jẹ́ ìtọ̀nà sí ìṣiṣẹ́ mi.
Ni yóò máa jẹ́ ìtọ̀nà sí ìṣiṣẹ́ mi.
Àti ìṣe mi.
Àti ìṣe mi.
Yorùbá ni àkọ́kọ́.
Yorùbá ni àkọ́kọ́.
Èmi yóò jẹ́ olódodo.
Èmi yóò jẹ́ olódodo.
Sí àwọn àgbékalẹ̀ mímọ́.
Sí àwọn àgbékalẹ̀ mímọ́.
Ètò ìṣèjọba ti orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá olómìnira tiwantiwa.
Ètò ìṣèjọba orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá olómìnira tiwantiwa.
Èmi yóò sì dáàbò bo ìdáǹdè orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá olómìnira tiwantiwa.
Èmi yóò sì dáàbò bo ìdáǹdè orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá olómìnira tiwantiwa.
Òmìnira rẹ̀.
Òmìnira rẹ̀.
Àti àwọn agbègbè rẹ̀.
Àti àwọn agbègbè rẹ̀.
Èmi yóò sì dáàbò bo àwọn ẹ̀mí.
Èmi yóò sì dáàbò bo àwọn ẹ̀mí.
Àwọn ohun ìní.
Àwọn ohun ìní.
Ìtúsílẹ̀.
Ìtúsílẹ̀.
Àwọn ohun àmúṣọrọ̀.
Àwọn ohun àmúṣọrọ̀.
Ògo.
Ògo.
Àjogúnbá.
Àjogúnbá.
Àṣà.
Àṣà.
Ìtàn.
Ìtàn.
Èdè.
Èdè.
Ìdánimọ̀.
Ìdánimọ̀.
Àti ilẹ̀ baba ńlá ojúlówó ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀.
Àti ilẹ̀ baba ńlá ojúlówó ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀.
Èmi yóò ṣe ìgbélárugẹ àwọn ìrànlọ́wọ́.
Èmi yóò ṣe ìgbélárugẹ àwọn ìrànlọ́wọ́.
Àti ààbò àwọn ènìyàn.
Àti ààbò àwọn ènìyàn.
Èmi yóò sì ṣe ètò ààbò.
Èmi yóò sì ṣe ètò ààbò.
Tó péye fún orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá olómìnira tiwantiwa.
Tó péye fún orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá olómìnira tiwantiwa.
Mo sì tún ṣe ìlérí wípé.
Mo sì tún ṣe ìlérí wípé.
Èmi kò ní dalẹ̀ ìgbàgbọ́ tí àwọn ènìyàn mi ní sí mi.
Èmi kò ní dalẹ̀ ìgbàgbọ́ tí àwọn ènìyàn mi ní sí mi.
Tí mo bá da májẹ̀mú tí mo dá lónìí.
Tí mo bá da májẹ̀mú tí mo dá lónìí.
Èmi ti ṣetán láti fa ara mi kalẹ̀.
Èmi ti ṣetán láti fara mi kalẹ̀.
Fún ìjìyà tí ó nípọn.
Fún ìjìyà tó nípọn.
Láti ọwọ́ orílẹ̀-èdè ní Yorùbá.
Láti ọwọ́ orílẹ̀-èdè ní Yorùbá.
Èyí ni májẹ̀mú mi.
Èyí ni májẹ̀mú mi.
Kí Ọlọ́run kí ó ràn mí lọ́wọ́.
Kí Ọlọ́run kí ó ràn mí lọ́wọ́.
Ní báyìí, a máa tẹ́tí sílẹ̀ fún ọ̀rọ̀ àkọ́sọ olórí ìjọba adelé ti orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá olómìnira tiwantiwa.
Ọjọ́ Ẹtì oṣù kẹrin ọjọ́ 12 ẹgbẹ̀rún ọdún 2 àti ẹ̀kẹrìnlélógún. Ọjọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ adelé tó dúró lórí àánú Ọlọ́run. Mo kí gbogbo ọmọ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá IYP káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé. Orúkọ tèmi ni Mobọ́lájí Ọláwálé Akínọlá Ọmọkọrẹ́. Mo kí yín wípé ẹ kú oríire gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá IYP torí pé ìjọba orílẹ̀-èdè olómìnira Yorùbá DRY ti fi ẹsẹ̀ múlẹ̀, ó sì ti wọlé, ó sì ti dé. Ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa yọ̀ nítorí pé òní tó jẹ́ ọjọ́ Ẹtì oṣù kẹrin ọjọ́ 12 ẹgbẹ̀rún ọdún 2 àti ẹ̀kẹrìnlélógún ni ó wọlé dé. Gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni wa ní láti mọ̀ wípé ilẹ̀ àwọn baba ńlá wa ilẹ̀ wa ni. A sì ti ṣetán láti gbohun ìní wa láti òní yìí títí ayé máa fi parẹ́. Ní báyìí tí ìjọba adelé ti wọlé dé láti sin àwọn ọmọ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá IYP ti orílẹ̀-èdè olómìnira Yorùbá DRY, àǹfààní máa wà lóríṣiríṣi tí a máa ṣe ìfilọ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀. Àsìkò wa ti tó láti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jẹ̀gbádùn ìbùkún tabua, àlùmọ́nì ohun èlò ilẹ̀, ọrọ̀ àdáyébá àti àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ onímọ̀ ènìyàn tí Ọlọ́run alágbára jùlọ fi bùkún wa lọ́pọ̀ yanturu lórí ilẹ̀ àwọn baba ńlá wa. Níwáyìí, gbogbo ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gbogbogbò àti ilé ẹ̀kọ́ aládàáni bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ títí ó fi lọ dé ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ìmọ̀ ẹ̀rọ tó tún fi dé ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga ìgboyà àkọ́kọ́ tó wà ní gbogbo olú ìlú méjèèje ti orílẹ̀-èdè olómìnira Yorùbá DRY ní láti tìpa láti òní lọ.
Continue. 70 years old man. Child. He taught you. Jesus is Lord. Jesus. He taught you.
Tonight, the world on edge, waiting and watching.
My people, I don't even know what to say. So it's so they just did this crap on their own. That's what it is. Because clearly everybody was not carried along. And I was wondering when I saw them, I was like, what the heck? Are these the people? I started thinking about people who've been calling for Yoruba Nation. I was like, they don't look like all these people now. Where are the people that I at least I've seen their faces a couple of times on social media and everything. I was like, I was happy. I was like, you know what, if they successfully did it too, kudos to them. I mean, that's a big deal. I mean, it's a big deal because the country is not working. And then and I remembered, I was like, wait a minute, this does not seem right. And then I saw those military officers, the video, and then I'm like, what the heck is going on? You know, hey, Victory, you said something, and I cannot, I agree with you. The guy is just planting people, paying them to cause some type of distraction. You're right. It's not something you can you can take for granted. That's something that Kolu would do. Absolutely, I agree with you on that one. Oh. I do, you know. And then you have what's his name? This Simon Ekpa declaring becoming prime minister. By the way, did you go hear that Simon Ekpa wants to send 15,000? Hey, God, I beg you, of his own people to middle east there people to go and fight. People are aware of that. I saw that somebody shared that tweet with me. I just started laughing. I was like, you have not finished helping you. I don't get it. I don't know. We shall come here they talk the matter because Nigeria, every day is one thing or the other. You don't know what to expect day to day. It's almost like the government is sitting in a production room and they themselves, the government themselves, are the ones pushing out production for the citizens. I'm telling you, with Kolu head, as the head of production, I'm telling, because every day is one thing or the other. Every day is one thing or the other. Eh? Yeah, it is funny. Which you're right. The skit is funny. Look at the president. The guy even seems surprised himself. Hey, God, I beg you. He seems surprised. Eh? Yeah, I think Simon Ekpa declared himself prime minister, isn't it? They voted him. He was the only contestant I heard. Yeah, I don't like talking about these people because I don't that they are not my priority at all. There are people that are handling them well. So I don't even involve myself. Eh? It's crazy. He will disorganize absolutely. Whatever he cannot control. So he sees, because the Yoruba Nation people, at least the ones that I've heard, they seem like they have a genuine reason for doing what they're doing, and you see them talking, and there's nothing violent about them, right? And then all of a sudden you're seeing this group of people and you're wondering they're tying juju on their waist so that AK will not enter. Abi what? Why did this one not prevent our ancestors when they were fighting? Why did he not protect them? Well, I beg. He will try to disorganize. So I'm sure he just planted these people. Because I heard this lady ran for office. Was it last year or so? I heard she ran for office. This Onitiri lady. I heard she did. So honestly, you can't make it up. The script just writes itself. These producers in Nigeria ought to be cashing out. Or no need to even think. the creativity is just doing its own thing. Just from script, from top, from beginning to end, just write it. This one now can be a strong comedy skit, that people will laugh at. This is crazy. Eh? Exactly, victory. All these people know is propaganda. That's the only thing they have. That's the only weapon they have in their in their accessory. They don't have any other ideas. No other ideas. Propaganda after propaganda, disorganization after. When they see that they cannot, they will look for ways. They will plant people inside by fire, by force. Just to destroy it from within. I've never, oh God, such a crude way, very local, very illiterate way of doing things. Hmm? Yeah, they have tried. They are still working at disorganizing you. Absolutely. They tirelessly, for that matter, tirelessly too. Tirelessly, because the reason why they've not been able to succeed, why? Victory, because everybody has an independent mind. That's why. And there's no leader per se. That's the only reason why. Trust me, by the time they start saying they have leaders. Personally, I don't follow anybody do no. I don't follow anybody join body. All I care about is for Nigeria to work. Hmm? By the time this obedient movement start to have somebody that is leader, and then you have secretary, you have all these things. It will be very easy for them to plant people within. The reason why they've not been able to do that right now is because everybody has an independent mind. Who do you want to talk to? Who do you reach out to? Who do you hold and say, yeah, if whatever he says, that's what these people follow, whatever this person says. There's nobody that you can point to. Everybody, I mean, look at the Edo election that's coming up. Everybody is standing on different grounds. Everybody is on their own. Everybody's like, nah, I'm not going to support this person just because they are riding on the back of LP. Hell to the no, you know. So, and then of course you have people that are pushing back and stuff like that. But everybody has an independent mind. That's why they've not been able to infiltrate and destroy it from within, because they don't even know who to hold. If they say they want to go and meet the most popular or the so-called, oh, okay, this one is a big obedience or whatever they call it, right? That one will say, I don't know, I don't have access like that, though, because they will. People who don't support that so-called big obedience will shut the person down. So that's why it's difficult for them. And I like it that way. Because the moment they start having board members, leaders, forget, Otilo, because somebody will be willing to take more money just to make sure that it's destroyed from within. The obedient movement, well-meaning Nigerians, are the real opposition right now in Nigeria. Once we start having all that mess, forget, you will see some obedience. They will now be the ones supporting and telling you to forgive APC. It will shock you. They will come and say, politics, they now start speaking English as if we when we not go school. Even if we not go school, they come dey speak English. They come dey try to explain everything. Abeg. You know. Exactly. They will come in. Thank you, criminal technocrats. That's what they call. They call them. Agbado people. They say he's a technocrat. You will now send his criminal technocrats. They will come to sell the movement. They cannot sell this music or sell. You don't know how much I appreciate the fact that everybody is independent minded in the whole movement as a whole. I can't even begin to express how happy I am that is. Because if you do anyhow, you will collect woto straight up. There's no okay, this one, that one. Nobody they look your face. Nobody dey look your face, because everybody is after having a decent country that's going to work for everyone, right? Exactly. No emotions. Nobody has time. Everybody on how are we going to move this country forward. So if you do anyhow, you go collect. It's just that simple. The only problem is I don't make the people they made that they fight each other because everybody's standing on opposing sides. That's because we have independent minds. You have to celebrate that dynamic. You really have to. The diversity amongst the group, we have to celebrate it, you know. So I guess it is it is settled. The Yoruba nation is fake. It's not real. So it's not real after all. Because I thought it was real. I was beginning to like, oh, that's good. They were successful. That's awesome. Because that means that every other breakup group will be successful too, you know? So it was kind of, I was happy to see that. And then all of a sudden I was like, wait. This does not make sense. Where are these people? Where are the ones that I know? I don't see them saying anything. So that's how come, this whole thing, it's fake. It's fake after all. I keep saying it until we come together as a people and stand together and fight for this country. Nobody's going to do it for us. Nobody. Look at what Senegal did. If we're not willing to stay and fight with consistency and not give up, no, it's not going to happen overnight. Because the kind of fight we have in Nigeria is a very unique one. As massive as Nigeria is, very, very, you can use anybody against anybody. So there has to be grassroots retraining of the mind, getting people on the right track, providing them with the necessary accurate materials, or helping them unlearn some toxic traits. It's a process. It's a process. But are we getting there? Absolutely. Because the way Nigeria is, the way people are thinking about it now, the way people are perceiving it is not different from last year. It was hard. It was like trying to break coconuts with your hand. It was like trying to convince people to even unlearn or deviate from the major political parties and focus on it was an uphill task. But did it happen? We did it because everybody had this attitude like, oh, Nigerian election politics, abeg na dem don't already know who go dey there now. Abeg, no need for me to vote. But we broke that. So I mean, there's no way that we're not going to win this. We just have to remain consistent. We just have to remain consistent. So no emotions at all. We got to keep fighting. There'll be days that we get tired, but we have to keep the focus. So guys, I just wanted to quickly bring this here. Um, Gravitas, what do you talk? I didn't catch the statement. you know I just wanted to quickly bring it here, guys, just so we can that was a huge progress, right? Yeah, it was a huge progress, right, Gravitas? It was massive. I mean, we to think that we made this happen in the last 1 year. We were able to galvanize people from the grassroots. That's a huge. We don't realize how much work we did. That was massive, and we won. Even with the severe rigging, we still, hey God, I beg you. Look, we can't give up. We will get there. We just have to continue to talk to the people, do grassroots mobilizations. Like people have been talking about, how Peter Obi has been going around building boreholes. So some obedience have come together and looking for communities that they can help out too. So if you're in any type of group and you want to make your contributions, please do, so that we can at least help our communities since the government is useless. I don't even know why people are paying taxes, or the states that are paying taxes that is not working. What are you paying taxes for? Naira is on a miraculous I'm telling you. What do you think is the reason behind that appreciation? I'm curious because I see it. It's as if the last time I checked, it was like $1 to 1,000, which is terrible, by the way. Why do you think it's miraculously appreciating? Jobless, no job, oh, inflation is still high cost of living, everything is still high. What do you think is happening? I want to know. Please, somebody drop the comments, or if you can come into the studio and explain that, because I don't get it myself. I'm like, what the heck is that? How are they doing it? What are they doing? You know, they borrowed to subsidize. Are you serious? Do we know where they borrowed from? Hey, God, I beg. Oh. Hey, Nigeria. They borrowed. So now borrow that they borrow to do everything. Borrow to buy yacht, borrow to build house for president and vice president, borrow to fund their travel, borrow to do every goddamn thing. Everything is borrow, 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 borrow. Oh, God. Hmm? These people are just living a massive, massive debt for those that don't even know whether they're going to exist. Exactly, from wherever, right? Guys, I may come back later on in the day, depending on what unfolds. But I just wanted to quickly bring this Yoruba Nation thing here so we can talk about it, and get to the root of because almost it's getting interesting by the day. It really is getting interesting by the day. You see people, anything that can happen in that country is happening. The funniest one is this guy sending 15,000 of his own people. I'm wondering who agrees to go to places where you are not loved, you are not appreciated, they don't care about you, where the likes of you are being sterilized so you don't have children. That's who you want to go and fight with? And these people, this man is going to send you and you're going to go? Yep, they're going to be, yep, exactly. It will be, if not more than 50 years old, with the amount of money they are borrowing, literally. If not more than 50 years, that debt will be there. If we don't do something about it, the right person does not come in and start to put the necessary things in place. You know. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining me this morning. I really appreciate it. Thank you for joining so early. It was an impromptu one for me as well. Um, Thank you, Victory, all the way. I really appreciate your support, your consistency. Gravitas, darling. Marriott, I appreciate you guys finding the time to stop by. Highly favored, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Did I miss anyone? One Nigeria, thank you very much for stopping by too. I appreciate it. Gracious greatness, long time. Thank you for stopping by. Misty, thank you, sis. I appreciate you. You guys have a wonderful day. Hey, Kenny, you just a land. I don't. Eh? Yes, so Kenny, you just a land. Thank you. Thank you, my village brother. Thank you for the message. I really appreciate that. You know. Yeah, a new and better Nigeria is still possible. Oh, I'm holding on to that word victory because you've been very consistent with that. I have to give it to you. You're very, very, I don't know where you take to get the strength to take the talk out more, but you dey always talk out. So I believe her because you dey always talk out. So I will see you now again, Sha, later. We'll see we'll see what plays out during the day. But I wanted to bring this here really quickly. Yeah, yeah, you can rewatch it. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you on my next one. Bye.